This is Jenny Naslund. In this tutorial, I'll be giving you a tour of Benchmark Universe, which is the curriculum we use in elementary for reading. First you're going to log in through Clever. Once you're logged in, this is what the dashboard looks like. And there's a lot of different ways to get to these different things. The first way I'm going to show you, obviously, is the dashboard. You can see all of these options up here, and you have these options. But you can also get there multiple different ways as well. So I'll show you that as we go. So first I'm going to click on the interactive teacher resources. These are your main curriculum guides. So for example, if I'm in fourth grade and I want to know what I'm teaching each day, if I go ahead and open this up, this is my manual. I can click on volume 1, for example, unit 1, week 1, and we'll say day 1, so the first day of school here. It's going to open up what your lesson looks like, your read aloud, your mini lesson, has all of the small group pieces and the writer's workshop piece as well. In here there are some links that open up like your posters and those type of things, some printable things that you can use as well. So that is how you get to your manuals. That's your main manual here. This is your writer's workshop manual. And then you also have the phonics and word study manuals there as well. I can click here where it says menu. Remember I said there's multiple ways to get places. I can click on dashboard again, and that would bring me back to the main page. Other things that we want to look at is my library. So this is the library of digital books that come with the curriculum. So you go ahead and click the grade that you want, and then what unit you're on, and then also what week you're on. And basically you will be able to find, like, this is all for week 1. So these are the posters I'm going to use week 1. And then these are the ebooks that I'm going to use. And we have hard copies of these books as well. So you can use the hard copy version or the digital version. So this is really useful for finding the books for each week that we're teaching. You can create what's called bookshelves. So sometimes teachers will create a bookshelf for, for example, unit 1, week 1, and they will just save all of the books there so they can find them really quickly. Or if you wanted to do a specific, like if you want to find a certain level of books, so maybe you'll make, this is my, level I books, and you'll put a bunch of books into that bookshelf. And you can share those bookshelves with kids, and it also makes it really easy for you to find things as well. You can also assign books digitally. So let's say I want to do week 1, unit 1. I want to assign this book here. And then I can say if I want it to read or not. I can put directions on there, and I can actually select kids that I would like to have it and the dates that I want them to have it for, and then click save. And then on their end, they will be able to pull up those books on their iPads through Clever, just like you pull it up through Clever. So then they would be able to get to the same books that you assign. Inbox, sometimes you get, updates from Benchmark that would be there. This assignments feature is the same assignments feature that you just saw here. Book reviews, the kids on their app have an option to write book reviews, and you can view it. The e-planner is a way that you can plan within the Benchmark curriculum. Reading log, this is where it'll show like what books the kids have read. Manage students, in this category, you can actually create groups. So you would select your class, and then you can add group, and you could say like, this is your group 1, and you can put the kids that are in there into that group. That makes it super easy to assign books to very specific groups. So a lot of teachers will use the group option here, so they can assign books to specific groups, and then they just change the groups as needed. And this interactive teacher resources just takes you back to that original page that we looked at. The only other thing I'll show you is if we go into the dashboard, these ones here, we just were able to look at all this. This is your ebook library. This is just those books again that we saw. And then this one here is, this is by unit, whereas the other one is just by level. So that's both of those book options. And then virtual professional learning. This is a great place to go to get information on how to use Benchmark. They have a couple different pieces of information in here on how to use Benchmark that you can search. So that pretty much concludes my tour of Benchmark Universe.